You are live. Hello, everyone, friends. Um, we're having trouble. We seem to be broadcasting only on one side, the left side. If you're listening in mono, you you'll hear it and it'll be normal. But uh, so I have my engineer friend Bruce is working on this to try to get it to work right, and it is not working right. And we're gonna, just 1 minute, we'll see if we can get stereo. Or get sound. uh, if you're hearing me at all, you're getting, I guess we're getting sound. Um, and I'm gonna add my friend Bruce to this. Hello. We're on the air. I pardon my just deciding to do that, and we'll see if we can get stereo. Don't say any blasphemes if you're hearing me. If you're not hearing me, too late.
Jim, are you hearing me?
I hear you.
Okay. What do you want now? You have your computer microphone?
Oh, let's see if I went. Uh, did I go to just computer mic or the audio mixer?
I think you're on computer mic.
Okay, the mixer.
Okay.
And then I think
When you
I'm not
when
going
you
to be
go
able
to
to
the
hear
mixer,
you.
I only have one side. Go
Yeah,
back to the
now
computer
if you're
microphone.
hearing me, I am not able to hear you because of the mixer. Um, but are you hearing stereo now?
Um,
Well, which do you think is better? This one channel,
computer, computer,
uh,
computer.
the one channel through the mixer, or the you said it sounded a little distorted with just the computer.
Computer. Go to the
I
computer.
think that means what? It's a tie between the two lesser of two evils.
Computer. C.
C
Computer.
C sounds like
Computer.
computer.
Yes.
Okay, we'll go to and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A B C
Okay.
D E.
Are you hearing me now?
Now I hear you.
Okay. It's not as good as we usually have, but I would just go with the computer microphone for this point because it's time to do it.
Well, I guess we'll just have to make do with that if it's
Yeah, I think that's what you should do at this point.
okay. What does this say? Private chat. I've never seen that before. Amazing comments. Janice, hi Janice. Well, Janice is here from Ventura, California. Uh, it's a construction site. So, I guess we'll go. We'll go with 2 thumbs up. Thank you, Bruce. We'll get together and burn that bridge when we come to it, I guess.
Okay. Hi, Janice. Bye, Janice.
The other guy is doubled. Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, Hazel from Nova Scotia. Sometimes from Calgary, but now from Nova Scotia. Well, boy, I don't know what else can go wrong. Here we are. I'd love to play some music. My voice is a little compromised. And the theme of this concert was going to be humor. I might not do all the humorous songs, and I'll just say why. Because they involve high notes that I'm not sure I can do. I'm going to do this song first. I would just as soon let some days go by without worrying about things I haven't done. And I would just as soon let some time go by without worrying about battles never won. I would just as soon let a woman or a man live in peace on the land. And before we would judge the way they live their lives, we'd be prepared to lend a hand. There's a way and there's an ease to the life we lead. There's a dream of peace not so far away. There's a force and there's a flow to the life we lead. If we will just release and let it be that way. I would just as soon let all wounds heal in time without worrying about who deserves the blame. And I would just as soon there'd be no heroes in wars. Though you win, you lose, it all turns out the same. I would prefer we'd find a compromise so nobody dies in a senseless fight over how to divide the earth or seas or skies. There's a way and there's an ease to the life we lead. There's a dream of peace not so far away. There's a force and there's a flow to the life we lead. If we will just release and let it be that way. I would just as soon passing fashion's delight without binding us to all in life that's made. And I would just as soon that passions be of love and not dominance and war for selfish gain. It would be enough for me, the fleeting beauty of the wild, that I might be beguiled without boundaries, without lies, that I could see with the eyes and the wisdom of a child. There's a way and there's an ease to the life we lead. There's a dream of peace not so far away. There's a force and there's there's a force and there's a flow to the life we lead. If we will just release and let it be that way. Sorry to cough in the middle of everything. Well, I was gonna be full of humor tonight. A song or two would have me being humorous, singing higher than I can sing. So if anybody was here, I think Janice, you were here last month's first thing. I had just had COVID a month ago, and I pulled it together to do a concert, though, outdoors in Los Alamos, New Mexico, where I was just gifted. It was so fortuitous that these friends gave me a place to stay to get over COVID. But this thing has been lingering for a month. I'm fine, but every now and then I'm just totally exhausted. People say, oh, that happens with COVID. Well, I'm just not used to being sick. I never get sick. So, let's sing a song. About nothing. There's no subject that I'm on, just some harmony and some words to sing to leave you when I'm gone. This song ain't about nothing. There's no big thing I'm going through. It's just a feeling that comes over me when I think about sitting around with you. It ain't about how love conquers all. It's not about lies and truth, or how the summer turns to fall, or glimpses of fleeting youth. I won't hold forth on war and peace, or the fallacy of might makes right, or law and order, or homeland defense, or young boys spoiling for a fight. This song ain't about lonely hearts, or loveless, homeless, sleepless nights. Don't need to tell you about hunger or the struggle for human rights. This song ain't about nothing, but I'd just like to say that I hope it makes you happy. Too late, I played it anyway. I won't take on the mystical, or where disembodied spirits go. Won't get too outspoken political. They'd never play it on the radio. guitar and the instrumental comes right on cue. About healing, but I won't play doctor here now. The music's power can be revealing of all that our hopes and fears allow. This song ain't about nothing. This song ain't about gratitude. The moment's so brief, but memories last so long, so thanks you can spare me the platitudes. Just say, remember when Jim was playing that song about nothing. Just some harmony to leave you when I'm gone. Oh my, well, that's an old song of mine. We're thinking about, I remember my brother's first response to it until he heard it a second time. So a song about nothing, what's that about? Well, of course it's not about nothing. Every time you say something like, you know, it's not about this, well, that's the way we talk, right? Well, I'm not going to bring up, well, don't get me started about, well, then it is about that, right? So very, trying to be a little Zen humor there, I guess. Let's see, what does it say up here? Hazel Corcoran, hello. And Janice Dallas, hello. And Suzanne, I'll just click on this. Because we can do this, isn't that something? Coming in from Nova Scotia. Janice, yeah, well, we missed you, but I think you said you listened to it later. And thank you for being a great supporter. And texting from Florida, Suzanne Doherty. Are there more things on here? I can't see. Well, wherever you are on YouTube or I haven't figured out if it's only YouTube or if it's people watching also on Facebook. Facebook, I mean, is the ones that they all seem to have a Facebook logo, people who write in. So maybe people on YouTube can't write in, and maybe that's the way it works. Well, I wrote lots of songs with kids over the years. Just trying to figure out what key I play the song in. With the Floral Street third graders, we wrote this. There were people saying, oh, we want to write something about science fiction. And then other people say, no, we want to make a song about outer space. Well, science fiction, outer space. Well, what if it's fiction about outer space? And then someone else said, well, you know that song, Mr. Rogers' song, all kinds of people in the neighborhood. Maybe we could, so this is it's not the same song, Let's see. Somebody just clicked. Hello, Vince. Vincent Pulowski in Tucson, Arizona. Nice to be broadcasting across the country. So it kind of became all those things. There's all kinds of people, all kinds of things in the universe. Some may be true and some may be not. All kinds of people in the universe. It's kind of perverse, but it's just the reverse. There's all kinds of beings out in outer space. Each one's a special case to live in their own place. On little asteroids, there's not much gravity. They live in levity on their block. If you live near a star, you'd need a metal skin. It's not, if that's what they're living in, it's kinda hard to walk. And out there where there's no air, you can't hear anything. So they never sing, maybe they just won't. And if there is no air, they need no lungs to breathe. Sounds kinda hard to believe, but they don't. When you lie down in bed, you float up in the air. You wouldn't need a chair, you could sit anywhere. Though you'd be so cold, you wouldn't need to blow your nose. There's no germs, I suppose. No need to wear warm clothes. But out in space, it was so cold, it would be suicide to ever play outside. It's just not wise. And out there in the dark, they don't have books to read. There's not the light you need. You'll strain your eyes. Out in the cold and dark, some live so far apart. They just don't need a heart. When push comes to shove, they don't love anything or anyone at all. They're not afraid to fall in love. But down here on the earth, we like to cooperate and collaborate and get things done. 'Cause people need each other, on that you can bet. Like an erector set, we really all are one. On this earth we're quite the same, we just have different names and hair and skin and eyes. We're all humanity, we all have DNA, and every living thing is related to broccoli, just like you and me. And yes, people need each other, and that works well for us. So let's not fuss, we're just on one big bus. We're rocketing through space on our little ship, and it's our only one. Let's make it fun. Ooh. That was when my Lou was in third grade. I think that was not the song in the class. No, yeah, we made up a different song in Lou's class. But anyway, there's that. So I have songs for kids, and some are funny, and I try to teach a little something in songs, and not just, make the most obnoxious song you can about gross, that's gross, because there are some singer-songwriters who I admire, who do things like that, push the envelope. It hasn't been my way. I don't know. I'm too much Mr. Granola, peace and earth and everything like that. So sometimes I have kids at my concerts. Things go in families and democracy, or lack of it in families. The kid might not be the one who decided to come to the concert. You threw a tantrum in the car. but the concert's starting, and there you are. There's more exciting things on TV by far, but I'm glad you're here tonight. So in no uncertain terms, they told you so. You're going to a Jim Scott show. Some of it's tedious, and I should know. I've been here before. This isn't the worst thing that's happened to you. Sure, your parents are dorks, but what else is new? Bet something good will happen before this is through. It's gonna be a couple hours long. You need a ride home and they have the key. Just one thing between you and me. They told me I could get in for free if I wrote you this song. You know it can be embarrassing. Your parents drag you to everything. You can sink down low when they start to sing and look the other way. It's all the same for their kids and their parents. I won't hold you responsible for their fashion sense or point out the family resemblance. I'm too polite for that. Maybe you can quote something I said, the joke that was supposed to be over your head, like the secret grown-up book you've already read. We'll get this over soon. Next time I'll sing something you like, but I'm the one with the mic. So I'll talk to your parents too, 'cause they think this is good for you. And now this song is through. Oh, a serious song about the problems of life. Oh. Oh boy. Prepare you for the lowest expectations. Never let misfortune pass without remark. A sense of humor honed on a life of vexation, like a flick of the kitchen light revealing rodents in the dark. Well, without warning, she's ready for the transformation. Old wounds fallen by the wayside, learning how to behave in the throes of elation. When love's bursting out all over, there's no place to hide. It's about time, just when it had all become predictable. Time, the planet turns, the winds blow in time. You can bet your change on change in time. Trust in things you'll never know. She's a bit younger, they were children of oppression, when an ounce of caution meant survivability. They know the toll of wars and the price of concession, only to grimace at the spoiled fruit on the family tree. But lately he's been making bad rhymes, all about the stars above, doing wanna call it love. It's about time, just about when it all becomes predictable. Time, the planet turns, the winds blow. In time, you can bet your change on change. In time, trust in things you'll never know. So you can yell, you can sing, like you can be the background chorus. It's about time. Time. In time. In time. Try it. It's about time. Just when it had all become predictable. Time. The planet turns. The winds blow. In time. You can bet your change on change. In time. Trust in things you'll never know. Still looking for perspective, lens focused on infinity. Never strayed far from JS box control. Still carrying a lunch, remembered to leave the seat down. And glad there were no takers when I was trying to sell my soul. Who'd have thought I'd be doing such things? Borrowing the music and stealing the words. Just a white guy with guitar who sings. A straight man in the theater of the absurd. It's about time, just when it had all become predictable. Time, the planet turns, the winds blow. In time, you can bet your change on change. In time, trust in things you'll never know. Hazel says, can the camera be backed up so we could see your guitar as you play? Oh, okay. I'm up kind of close, aren't I? Yes, we can do that just a little bit. Let's see. And maybe it doesn't have to be so far over my head. I could be like that. Now we got the microphone here. Okay, nobody cares. Do we care? Microphone, right there. Well, a little bit. How's that? Like it's the whole of Jim. Okay, reminding myself how this song goes. This goes back 20-some years. When I lived in Eugene, Oregon, I just played in Eugene just recently. It was so nice to go back there. I harbor this notion maybe I'd go back in that green part of the world. Wow, I don't know. It's way off there in the upper upper left-hand corner. But boy, this is really the nicest people. And when I first moved to Eugene, 1984, 5, when? 1986. Um, I find myself thinking, what's wrong with this picture? I drive across town. There's not even rush hour. I see the mountains and there's trees, and the whole campus of University of Oregon is just what do they call that? A forest preserve, an arboretum. There's trees from all over the world that they've planted, and of course you got your giant sequoia, a little bit of giant sequoias. It's a little far north for giant sequoias, but mostly Douglas fir and oh my gosh, primarily Douglas fir and all that. Well, Oregon back in the 90s, in California, they had a tax revolt, and suddenly schools, were the first thing you lose in schools when you don't have funding is the arts, of course. And then a whole lot of people are fleeing California. Even the people who did the tax revolt fled California, and they're moving to Oregon or Colorado or something. But they move up to Oregon and buy the waterfront property and realize that summer is 1 week in August, and that water is very cold, and so on and so on. Anyway, then some of the same people, they led a tax revolt in Oregon, like, let's stop paying for this and that, and the arts and the schools, among plenty of other things, but that's too much of a story. But the arts in the schools were seriously compromised. So some friends started this this idea to have an arts camp in Cottage Grove, a town not as rich as Eugene, just south of Eugene. In Eugene, you can get the parents, the professors, and the people in the symphony, and you can get them to come into school, maybe because they're parents. But other towns around don't have such a thing. So they did this arts camp in Cottage Grove. And I said, well, I'll do it. And 2 weeks of stuff, improvisation. But toward the end of it was the second week. I think maybe even on the Tuesday, they said, well, parents are coming on Thursday, and maybe you could write a song with the kids. Well, that wasn't part of the whole deal, but okay, anybody who wants to write a song with Jim, come after lunch and out on the patio. And so I got them all out on the patio, and the girls are all over here, and the boys are all over here. How do they do that? And I got the flip chart and the magic marker. Okay, what should we write a song about? Because it's a, collective process. And the girls say beautiful things, flowers, oh, this will be nice. And the boys are all whispering, and they come up with toilet. Toilet. And the girls go, oh, hey, stop it. And the boys start this power thing. Toilet, toilet, toilet. Well, here's the democratic process at work. Protest. Okay, toilet, flowers. I sit and think about it for hours and hours. How the stuff that goes down the toilet feeds the trees and the flowers. It goes into the septic tank and goes into the ground. And then in the springtime, new life comes around. It does. New life comes around. It's science. Here's the chorus. Eliminate, eliminate. The way life works is mysterious. Eliminate, eliminate. We'd use another word, but Jim won't let us. No, he won't. And speaking of lettuce, the vegetables and fruits reach to the sky while they hang on to their roots. And when the flowers need to eat, I hope they get enough of the water that goes through us and all the other stuff. I hope they do. Well, the ground drinks the water and the plants eat the dirt, and the corn makes food and the cotton makes your shirt. The trees make the apples and the apples make the juice, and the juice goes right through us and the earth puts it to use. It does. I have to put this page over. It does. smells. It goes into the earth and it comes out clean. All the flowers love the earth's big toilet machine. They do, they love it. From the tiny bugs and microbes to the sponges and the reeds, with what they get from us, they seem to know just what we need. The sun turns into vapor clouds, and the cold makes snow and ice. And after some time in nature, water comes back clean and nice. It does, comes back clean and nice. Everybody, eliminate, let it go, eliminate. The way life works is mysterious. Eliminate, all together now, eliminate. We'd use another word, but you won't let us know. We'd like to thank the toilet, though it sounds kinda strange. Deer and antelope don't have them out on the range. So in your house be glad that you at least have one, and singing about it is all lots of fun. It is toilet jokes. I'll skip the chorus and sing the verse since this is getting kind of long. If I hope to get any top 40 airplay with this song. So in your ecology, feel free to drop or add a line. Irregular or regular, eliminating is just fine. At your own convenience. Eliminate, we eliminate. The way life works is mysterious. Eliminate, eliminate. We'd use another word, but Jim won't let us. No, he won't. Okay, seriously. Well, I did a substitute teaching thing back some time ago, and with the second and third grade choir, I had them sing. I showed them that song. Teaching them that song, and and they were like, "Yeah, that's cool." And it says, we'll use another word, but Jim won't let us. Jim won't let us use another word. Well, so the assistant dean or whatever he was, he comes up to me after that rehearsal, and he says, "I would ask you not to sing that song again. We do a lot of work here to not use potty language and well, there was no potty language in there. We'd use another word, but no, we won't." And I've said it's about nature, like, how about, it's about nature, isn't that okay? It's the way it works. There are some people, probably not you privileged kids at this private school, but there are kids whose parents, they work in that sewer system that, that's all everywhere. Pipes from our houses go, where do they go? And who's taking care of that? There's where people love that song. I did workshops. I taught a course for 6 times in 10 years. I went kind of every other year to Oberlin College and did my musical improvisational thing. During that time, they built this fabulous environmental center right next to the music building. The water is better coming out than it is going in to the building, and it goes out into the reeds and into what do we call it? You might call it a swamp, but it's not a swamp. It's into water, and in the spring, it became a thing. Kids going skinny dipping in what had come through the water system in the building, through the toilets and everything, and it was pure water outside. Anyway, David Orr, amazing character. Great environmental educator, responsible for that. Well, I'm going to sing something not funny. Well, maybe it is from a certain perspective. Speaking of getting another perspective from over in the third dimension. Soaring beyond doubt over Earth's solemn gravity, in noisy migration, still they long for their rest. Some kiss their wings as they carve the sky eternal, looking to the night when they'll sleep in their nest. Voyagers heed signs written on the wide horizon. From the third dimension, find the secrets they seek. Quest for nobility, sustenance, serenity beckons to the brave as it comforts the meek. So may we see over barriers and borderlines a bond of all beings of the earth, land, and sea, dreaming the world where each life is truly valued, rendering a justice that restores humanity. Spirit of the earth, spirit of the never-ending, from the third dimension, seeing straight to the heart. Spirit moving always just beyond our understanding. In the greater dance, may we each play our part. Spirit of the earth, spirit of the never-ending, from the third dimension, seeing straight to the heart. Spirit moving always just beyond our understanding. In the greater dance, may we each play our part. I haven't said all the way through this concert that scrolling down at the bottom of the screen is where you could make a donation. I would much appreciate if anybody can do that. Donations keep us going, and you know, when COVID hit, March of 2020, I was out of work. I didn't know what I would do to make a living. I started doing weekly concerts, starting with around Earth Day, April of 2020. And then I continued and did it every week for more than 3 years, did weekly concerts, inventing these, and I probably, most anybody who's here, unless you just discovered me, you might even be on my mailing list and get the posters every week. Every week inventing a theme and having guests and so on. So, and you know, frankly, it used to make some more money than it does these days, but I still like doing it, and a trickle of donations. We're really grateful for that. Thanks. By the way, I'm working on having my work, my Earth and Spirit songbook and my music, and I got a grant to do the big multimedia program that I am taking all over the country, if you'd like me to come do it there. Multimedia meaning it's a big PowerPoint, hundreds of pictures illustrating my hardest hitting environmental songs, and I'm calling it The Year to Save the Earth. I'm thinking the title is maybe, maybe it should be something else. If anybody has some suggestions, our Earth, our vision, our Earth, um, our hope, or something like that. So maybe the year to save the Earth sounds too much like a lecture, and I try to not make it a lecture. It's a celebration. It's got some songs about what trouble we're in, but um, also celebrations of what's wonderful, what I say all the time, what's beautiful, amazing, and fragile on this earth of ours. I've just written a song. I can't do it yet. And I was thinking, boy, if I put this in the humor concert, it's about plastic. Plastic and endocrinology has been something that's been interesting me lately. Not enough study has been done, and the study that has been done, we haven't been paying attention. Plastic is killing us. It's poisoning us. It's in everything. It's in the human body now. It's in the placenta it's in the developing brain of a newborn. It's in the human heart. What more can we say? Plastic is now, when a volcano in the ocean now makes new rock, there's plastic in it. The new term, plastiglomerate. We are in the Plasticine era. Will we survive, or will plastic kill us? So it's another, maybe sardonic, or it's not sarcastic, song with a little dark humor, as my song about nuclear, the atom getting involved where it shouldn't have. The atom was doing fine, just floating around in space, and then got involved in human politics. So I got songs like that, but maybe some people don't think they're funny. So I'll spare you that one. But it's time to go, I'm afraid. I love to end with this song. My wish for you, as now we part, is for greater peace to fill your heart with dreams as vast as starry space. So hurt and anger know no place. May truth be shared and wounds be healed, and joy for living be revealed. Through every fate and circumstance, may all bleed weary steps to dance, and may your life be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. May fears be turned with keen insight to wisdom for what's just and right. Where sorrow grows, compassion strong, and pains will pass before too long. May the bounds of our diversity serve a richer harmony. May courage hold your heart so true, to smile on love when it smiles on you. And may your life be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night. And may your life be as a song, resounding with the dawn, to sing awake the light, then softly serenade the stars, ever dancing circles in the night, 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 ever dancing circles in the night. Well, thank you, everybody. Anybody still there? Are you all asleep? Thanks for being here. Be well, love each other, and we'll see you the 2nd of October for I don't know what the theme's going to be 2nd of October. Probably fall, right? Harvest. Thank you, everybody. Love you all. Good night.